Happy Halloween, Aries. Welcome to October 2021 Astrological Forecast. As you know, your opposite sign is Libra, and that's where a lot of the planets are right now. Okay, the Sun is in Libra till the 22nd. Mercury's been in Libra since last month and turned retrograde on September 27th. Okay, turns direct on October 18th. And Mars is in Libra still up until October 29th. Okay, so you have also a new moon on the 6th in Libra. So where you have Libra in your chart is your 7th house of close relationships and partnerships, business partnerships, romantic, a close friend, something like that. This is also the house of like consultants, like lawyers or whatever, and contracts and arrangements and agreements. And it's also the house of open enemies, okay? Friendly or like competition as far as business goes. So I don't really think you're bothered by too much of any of this, you know. It's the same old kind of thing. Nothing really surprises you anyway. As far as your romantic relationships go, you know, there's an awful lot of activity going on here with Mars. Okay, Mars being the energizing planet here in your close relationships. So, you know, you could be, I don't know, in the talking stages an awful lot simply because Mercury has been here like since last month, okay? And it being retrograde, it's probably a really good idea to be very clear about whatever you're saying to anybody, period, but especially a romantic relationship or business partnership, or even, again, we're back to close friend, okay? I have a link below, okay, to a video that I did on Mercury retrograde, so you might want to listen to it because it'll help you understand a little bit more, but communications are usually kind of messed up at this time, and misunderstandings or even missed messages and whatever, but a lot of misunderstandings going on here. So that could be something like going on here, and let's say like in a close relationship, you know, there's a new moon here on the 6th, and new moons bring new beginnings. Okay, so you could be having, let's say, in romance, a discussion with your romantic partner where you want to start doing things this way, a certain way, make some kind of change or other in your relationship, okay? So, or, you know, someone could do this to you, and you could think, you know, that it's all right with them, that they agree, and vice versa. They could feel that you feel the same way if they're the ones trying to make the change, you know. So you're just assuming that it's okay, you know, that whatever you said is going to happen and it's going down the way you said you wanted it to be. Okay, well, anyways, there's a full moon in your sign on the 20th, okay, and you're going to find out differently that that's probably not true, and you shouldn't have assumed that in the first place, okay? So any kind of arrangement that you're making right now, especially if it's legal and on paper, a contract, if you are signing something, or even a handshake deal, you know, it's best to just really wait until after, like the very end of the month even, not even right after Mercury goes direct, you know, because you got to wait for it to kick in there a little bit. To really make sure you get the right effect there. So that's something that, you know, you should really consider right now. And even like a business arrangement that you have with someone, you know, wait till the end of the month to really seal the deal, okay? That full moon, though, in your sign on the 20th, full moons bring things to a head where you can deal with them and get rid of it. You know, it could have been something you've been brooding over for how long now, right? So this is your opportunity to get it off your chest, and that's exactly what you should do. And it doesn't matter who likes it or who doesn't like it. It's your full moon, right? So the Sun moves into Scorpio on the 23rd, and Mars moves here on the 30th, and Venus is actually here up until the 6th, and then on the 7th moves into Sagittarius. But for now, okay, you have planets in your 8th house of other people's resources and money and jointly held accounts, like bank accounts, credit cards, property of any kind. So a lot of this could have something to do with these discussions you were maybe having with a romantic partner or a business partner. Okay, so now Mars is moving at the very end of the month into November, into this 8th house, which will really energize it. Okay, first of all, Mars is your ruling planet. It's also Scorpio's ruling planet, and Scorpio's the natural ruler of the 8th house. So this planet is doing really well here. So if anybody owes you anything, any kind of money, okay, the 8th house is money coming to you through means other than earning it, such as an inheritance or legacy, an insurance payout, a legal settlement, a tax refund or credit of some kind anywhere, a bank loan, increasing credit line, something or other. But it's also resources, okay? So somebody could have something of yours that they borrowed. You want it back. You know, you may have been trying to get it back, and it wasn't happening. Okay, but now that Mars is here, it will happen. Whether that person who has it likes it or not, okay? See, this isn't just monetary. This is any kind of resource. And people are sometimes also resources. Even their time is a resource to you. Okay, so if anybody owes you a favor even, and you need their help, you need help with something or other, this is the time to ask for it. You know, I mean, Venus was just here anyways and is up until the 6th. Okay, these other planets don't move into Scorpio until the end of the month. So while Venus is still here, okay, if you need any kind of help, ask for it up until then. But even once these planets move here, it's still, you know, people owe you. Even if you have to point it out to them, that they should help you because they owe you. Okay, so Venus is in fellow fire sign of Sagittarius from the 7th on in your 9th house, where you have the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the natural ruler of the 9th house. So 9th house is foreign anything. It's foreign travel, foreign people, languages, cultures, all kinds of fun stuff. You know, this is the big travel and communication house. So whatever's going on here may possibly be long distance, or you can be dealing with someone from a completely different background than yours, making them foreign to you. This is the house of spiritual and religious beliefs and your philosophy on life, media and publishing, legal matters. It's the house of adventure, though, and having Venus here, I'd have to say that, you know, you could possibly be in contact with someone who lives at a distance, some kind of communication. But, you know, this is the house, this is the planet, though. Venus and Jupiter are the planets of fun. So maybe you're even having some kind of long-distance romance, or you are learning something possibly online, even if it is like another language or something like that, but maybe somebody is teaching you by phone or something, or FaceTiming with you or whatever. But this is the house of adventure, so I'd have to say that that's kind of like what you're looking for right now. Okay, so like last month, the outer planets, Jupiter through Pluto, were all retrograde, but 3 of them this month are going direct. Okay, so Pluto in Capricorn goes direct on the 6th, and Saturn in Aquarius goes direct on the 10th, and Jupiter in Aquarius goes direct on the 18th. Okay, the same day as Mercury goes direct. So having Pluto in your 10th house of your career and it being retrograde just kind of means that maybe any kind of forward motion you were making in your career, or any kind of ground that you gained, you know, or success or something like that, it kind of like stalled or stopped. It didn't move forward anymore. Okay, but now that this planet is turning direct, it means that you are also moving forward, okay, in your career or your influence in some way or other, your status, your public life, you know, even developing some kind of reputation for yourself. So it's just when these planets are retrograde, it's like a time to review even, you know, or change your mind about something. So you could have even been contacted about a past job that you did or one that you were interested in, you know, so maybe you were like considering it even, you know, but when this planet turns direct, maybe you'll change your mind again and thank yourself for maybe not leaving whatever it is you're doing now to take a job that you thought you wanted, but then after you found out maybe a little bit more about it, you're glad you didn't take it. Anyways, okay, so Jupiter and Saturn in your 11th house of friends and associates and acquaintances and where you would normally go to hang out, or your gang of friends that you hang out with, any kind of organization that you belong to, and also your house of dreams, hopes, and wishes. But this is a social media house. It's socializing in person and online. So that was another thing. Like maybe you couldn't even get to it. Maybe you didn't even have time to get online to socialize, or you just didn't feel like doing this anymore. You know, for a while it was boring. It was the same thing over and over again. You weren't meeting anyone new. You kept coming across the same people over and over again. You know, and they weren't all that interesting to you. So now that these planets are going direct, it should bring a little bit more, interesting people or interesting events even for you to attend, you know, like a live show, you know, or to go to a club or a bar or something, hang out with your friends in person or something like that. So, you know, it takes a while for everything to kick in and get moving, so it's not immediate, but it's something to look forward to. So the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Aries on the 18th, 19th, and 20th. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Libra, and those dates are the 5th, 6th, and 7th. The best time for romance, creativity, recreation, gambling or speculation, and anything to do with children is the 1st, 2nd, 13th, 14th, 15th, 28th, 29th, and 30th. The best time for money is the 7th, 8th, 9th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd. The best time for your career is the 11th, 12th, and 13th. And the best time for communication and travel is the 9th, 10th, 11th, 23rd, 24th, and 25th. So I hope you enjoyed your astrological forecast for October. I want to thank you for subscribing and donating and helping to keep my channel progressing and growing. Be sure to check out my, if you haven't subscribed by now, please take the time to do that right now. Check out my Ask Me a Question. There's a link below in the description box there, and there's also a link, I think I might have mentioned, to my Mercury retrograde video. There's also a link to my website if you would like to have your personal chart done. This is just a general forecast, so if you wanted something more specific, you would have to have your chart done. And check out my weekly forecast. Okay, so happy Halloween. See you next week. Goodbye.